The Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, is one of the most well-known structures in the world. Designed as the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair, the tower has come to be a popular tourist attraction that attracts approximately 7 million visitors each year. Here are some interesting facts about this world-famous attraction. 1. The tower wasn't made to stand forever. The Eiffel Tower was built as a temporary display for the 1889 World Fair in Paris, which commemorated the French Revolution's 100th anniversary. In an attempt to extend the tower's life, Gustave Eiffel erected a radio antenna and wireless telegraph transmitter in the tower. The French government decided that the tower was too useful to be dismantled. The Eiffel Tower is still used to broadcast radio and television programs around the world today. 2. The Eiffel Tower changes in size. The tower's metal contracts in the winter and expands in the summer, allowing the tower to change in size throughout the year. The Eiffel Tower's height can change by up to 15 centimeters. This happens because puddled iron, which the tower is made out of, is sensitive to the variations in temperature. So, when temperatures rise, the tower increases in size, thanks to thermal expansion, and during winter the structure contracts. 3. The tower can move. The tower was crafted to resist gusty winds. However, it does sway during a storm, and if the weather conditions worsen you can see it move. It's not the only weather phenomenon that makes the tower move. Apart from making it expand, the sun also causes the tower to tilt away from it. Since the sun hits only one out of the 4 slides, the Eiffel Tower tends to lean. On a clear day, the top of the tower can move in a circle 15 centimeters in diameter. 4. There's a secret apartment at the top. At the top of the tower, architect Gustave Eiffel built a private apartment where he could conduct experiments and entertain distinguished visitors. One of the more notable of his guests was Thomas Edison. The office offering one of the best vantage points from the tower, but is closed off to visitors for many years. However, you can view lifelike wax figures of Eiffel, his daughter Claire, and Thomas Edison conversing in the room. 5. Gustave Eiffel wasn't the designer of the Eiffel Tower. Despite the fact that the Eiffel Tower was named after Gustave Eiffel, he is not the one who was responsible for designing the structure. The tower was actually designed by 2 senior engineers who worked for his company, Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier. The 2 engineers teamed up with French architect Stephen Sauvestre to make the structure more aesthetically pleasing. However, Mr. Eiffel contributed a majority of the funds to build the tower and later purchased the patent rights. 6. The tower served during World War I. Many innovations took place at the Eiffel Tower in the early 20th century. In 1914, at the outbreak of World War I, German troops' advancement into Paris was hindered by a radio transmitter located in the tower that jammed German radio communications. This is believed to have had a significant role in the Allied victory at the First Battle of the Marne. Using the tower's wireless station, the French troops intercepted enemy signals from Berlin. 7. Hitler ordered the destruction of the tower. In 1944, when the Allies were ready to liberate Paris, in a last-ditch effort, Hitler ordered the destruction of the entire city, along with the tower. Hitler sent a message to Field Marshal Walther Model and von Choltitz demanding that Paris be held at all costs, and that if it could not be held it should be turned into a field of ruins. The destruction of Paris would be the destruction of France, he believed. Thankfully, Choltitz was shocked by the order and never carried it out. 8. The tower is actually married. No, don't be surprised. Erika Aya, or Erika Eiffel, an American competitive archer, married the tower in 2007. She encountered the tower for the first time in 2004 and claims that she felt an instant attraction. Medical experts have classified this attraction as a form of paraphilia, a disorder in which people establish strong attachments to inanimate items. She also runs the support website Object Sexualité Internationale, an organization for those who develop significant relationships with inanimate objects. 9. 20,000 bulbs illuminate the Great Monument. 336 sodium floodlights installed in the joists of the tower is what gives the tower its beautiful golden light. The twinkle of the Eiffel Tower, which allows it to look glitzy against the Parisian landscape, is the result of the flashing of 20,000 6-watt LED light bulbs in fast succession. The effect was inspired by camera flashes. The monument lights up every house, for 5 minutes, from dusk until 1 a.m. 10. It's illegal to photograph the tower at night. According to European copyright law, Monuments like the Eiffel Tower are protected during the lifespan of the work's legal creator plus 70 years. While the Eiffel Tower became public domain in 1993, the lights installed by Pierre Bidault didn't ignite until 1985. According to La Société d'Exploitation de la Tour Eiffel, these lights are copyrighted, and hence, those wishing to publish a photo need to request permission, pay for rights, and then credit the artist appropriately. So you may face a fine if you photograph it and share it on any social media account. 11. It's painted in a variety of colors. Constructed using puddle iron, that has been given several coats of paint to protect it from oxidation. In order to ensure its long life, the tower is repainted every 7 years. Even today, the painting is done by hand, after stripping, cleaning, and rust-proofing the whole 300 meters. Over the years, the tower has taken on various shades, from Venetian red to shades of yellow-orange. In 1968, the tower took on the shade that has come to be known as Eiffel Tower brown. The color of the tower is made of 3 brown shades, the darkest at the top and the lightest at the bottom. The shade is meant to hide air haze and give the structure a uniform appearance from top to bottom. 12. The tower once housed a post office. The Eiffel Tower has had several installations since its inception, including Gustave Eiffel's penthouse apartment, the Le Figaro newsroom, a radio station, and even a theater. One of the most interesting installations has been the post office on the first floor of the Eiffel Tower. Located 187 meters above the ground, it was considered the smallest Parisian post office, and it allowed people to post mail with collector's stamps and the famous illustrated Eiffel Tower postmark. Mailboxes were available on each floor so that visitors could send postcards, stamped with postmarks that could attest to their passage through each level of the tower.